In this video, I will show you another aspect of scanning, and especially to use integration runtime. Actually, until now, in the previous video, I used the Azure integration runtime, the one provided by default. But you need to know that there are another integration runtime, and in this video, we will use the self-hosted integration runtime. The Shir, the self-hosted integration runtime, is a good one when you have to scan data sources in the private network. Of course, we have also another integration runtime, especially for AWS, and one today in preview, October 2024, for, Kubernetes supported, in which we can deploy the self-integration runtime. But if you need to have more information, you can here go on this link. But for the self-hosted integration runtime, I think it's better to show you that in action. So here I am in my Microsoft Purview Data Catalog portal, and I click on Data Map. The first thing that you have to do is to register the integration runtime. So in the source management, in the data map, you have to go in integration runtime. So here in integration runtime, you just have to click on plus button, click new, and here you can choose Azure integration runtime, but here in our case, we need to deploy a self-hosted integration runtime. So click on this one and click on continue. So you have to give a name. So in case you have several integration runtime, of course you need to give a relevant name. You can also add a description and click create. Here you will get information about the settings and especially the keys that you need to use. So the next step is to download and install the integration runtime. So here for this demonstration, I've got SQL Server on premises right there, and I downloaded the Microsoft Purview integration runtime. Be careful. So here I am in my on-premises server, SQL Server, and to be able to have access from Microsoft Purview, you need to download the Microsoft Purview integration runtime. Be careful to use Microsoft Purview integration runtime to avoid confusion with Azure Data Factory integration runtime. So you have to download it, and when Microsoft Purview integration runtime is downloaded, you can here pick the integration runtime, and for the first configuration, you need to register the integration runtime. To be able to register it, you have to pick the key right over there and paste it here in this box and click on register and click on finish. So after a few minutes you should see a message like this. Okay, so what you can do, you can then switch to your Microsoft Purview Data Catalog portal, and here integration runtime, click on refresh, and the status should change to running. So here we go. So we have the first step done, the configuration between integration runtime, the self-hosted integration runtime somewhere in your private network, on Microsoft Purview Data Catalog. So now you can go to your data sources, and you can pick your SQL Server, and then we can start to set up a scan. So give a name. On here, you have to pick your integration runtime. So this is the one we just installed a few minutes ago. Here you can keep like this, and you can pick your credential. So here as we did in the previous video. We don't have a credential, so we need to create a new one. So give a name, a description if needed. So you can define the authentication method. So let's keep this one. So from there, so here you need a key vault connection. So the key vault connection was already made in a previous video, but the thing that we need to do is to create a secret for the SQL authentication password. So to do that, go back in your portal and pick your Azure Key Vault. In the secrets, object secrets, create a new secret to store your SQL Server credential. So here, create a new one, add the password, and click on create. So it's a good idea to copy the name and click create. So now come back to the Microsoft Purview Data Catalog portal, add the secret name right over there and click create. Okay, so let's pick here the sales collection and click on test connection. And here we go, connection successful. So now click on continue and click on continue. You can of course select a scan rule set. So continue here once and click on continue and save and run. So in a few minutes, we should have now our SQL Server on-premises asset in our sales collection. So after a few minutes, our scan should be completed. So here we go. Of course, you can click on it if you need to see some information like asset discovered and asset ingested. So now you can switch to the data catalog and go on discovery, data asset. You can do a generic search on focus on specific collection. So here, let's go back in sales collection. You can pick a table and just check that the hierarchy here, you can see that the asset coming from our MS SQL Server from the Wild World Importers Data Warehouse SQL database.